Where the Mind is Without Fear by Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore. The poem Where the Mind is Without Fear has been written by the radical and progressive poet Rabindranath Tagore, who was the first non-European to be awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature. He is the author of the Indian as well as the Bangladeshi national anthem. The poem was titled Prarthana in its original Bengali composition and was translated into English by Tagore himself and published in his work Gitanjali. The poet portrays an image of an ideal nation which is free not just politically but also intellectually and socially. The poem has been written in the form of a prayer where the poet prays to God to lead his countrymen towards such an ideal nation. Where the mind is without fear and the head is held high, where knowledge is free, where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls, where words come out from the depth of truth, where tireless striving stretches its arms towards perfection, where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into the dreary desert sand of dead habit, where the mind is led forward by thee into ever-widening thought and action, into that heaven of freedom, my Father, let my country awake. Where the mind is without fear and the head is held high. In an ideal country, no citizen should be afraid or not respected. Everyone should be able to live with self-respect. When knowledge is free, knowledge leads us away from ignorance and darkness, and so it is not to be restricted to anyone in any form. Where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls. The country should be united and not divided on the basis of narrow-minded beliefs of caste, creed, religion, gender. Where words come out from the depth of truth, he wants his fellow countrymen to be honest. Truth should prevail and lies and deceit should be shunned. Where tireless striving stretches its arms towards perfection. Everyone should work with integrity and sincerity towards perfection in their own roles. If each citizen is prosperous and works hard, then the nation becomes strong and prosperous. Where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into the dreary desert sand of dead habit. Reason, that is logic, is like a clear stream. Dead habits, that is the old, outdated customs and beliefs, are like a dull desert. The poet says that logical thinking is lost because of outdated beliefs. He wants his countrymen to leave superstitions and age-old beliefs and adopt logic and reasoning. Where the mind is led forward by thee into ever-widening thought and action. Thee here refers to God. He wishes that the minds of citizens are guided by God towards broad-minded thoughts and actions. Into that heaven of freedom, my Father, let my country awake. When all of these things are achieved, the nation will be led into an awakening. It will become truly free and will be like a heaven. He prays that God lead his countrymen towards an ideal nation.